The Nigerian oil shale index posted a gain of 9.1% in the month of January, best January return in about 4 years. Stocks have now posted positive returns in January for the third year running. Nigerian stocks have braced against all odds, facing global markets to post double-digit returns as investors pour into large-cap stocks, pushing the total market valuation of stocks into about 25.1 trillion naira recently. But if you look at the market yesterday, the same trend continued yesterday. The market, talking about Tuesday's trading as a separate lease gainers. The NGS capitalization grows by 262.18 billion naira. So at the close of Tuesday's market, the oil shale index appreciated alone by 104 basis points to close at 47,111.21 basis points, to reflecting about 1.01%. And year to date now stand about 10.29%. So in January alone, the market gained about 9.1%. Why the close of markets yesterday being the first of February 2022, the market year to date has performed about 10.29%. So we bring in Mr. Ambrose now, Chief Research Officer, Investigator Consulting Limited, for more analysis. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Ambrose Amodian. We appreciate your time as always.
Thanks for having me. Okay.
Yes, bring us to speed. Would you attribute this recent trend with some of the positive earnings we're witnessing in the market recently? How do you respond?
Actually, in many markets of the world, what drives equity prices are liquidity, earnings of the companies, and also what we call fundamental news for a sector of the economy. And you can see it playing out in our own market as we speak. You saw that as at the end of January 2022, all audited accounts of many listed equities were released to the market without either corporate action, apart from MTN that give Ignera 57 kobo. Those audited accounts are giving investors an insight where they should look at. And at the same time, in the last December, some bond or some fixed income instruments were matured, and there was liquidity that came out from that, the maturity of their investment, and that also have provided liquidity for the market in January. Coupled with some also new listed equities that also push the market in January. On the whole, looking at these earnings that are coming from quoted companies, they are better than expected, as I said yesterday. And these numbers are open our eyes that companies that have paid lower dividend in previous year, but the numbers we are seeing, we expect there will be a growth in payouts in terms of dividend. And that is the attraction. Because if you look at the KGB for a whole year, KGB for a year is about 5.4% for a whole year. But
hello, Mr. Ambrose. Okay, I guess we lost connection with you, Mr. Ambrose there. But let's quickly take a look at some of the, just before we bring him back again, let's look at some of the earnings. EcoBank delivers a massive spike in profit after tax by 324% to around 143 billion naira in 2021. If you look at the result, the 2021 result shows a recovery by the bank from COVID-19 hit in 2020, which saw gross earnings at 841 billion naira, and a negative movement along the line, leading to dip in profit before tax, or by 57% to 66.6 billion naira. On the back of continuous adoption of digital banking services as well as innovation, the bank rebound in 2021, delivering huge gross earnings of 13%. That's about 952 billion naira at the close of the year 2021. So we're seeing financial result of this companies as well. But let's look at key highlight of the report. Total operating income grew by 13% to close at 333 billion naira from 295 billion naira from the previous. So then let's move away as we look at Okomo Oil. Hello, Miss Ambrose, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Yes. I need you to land on your thought before we continue because we're looking. I was looking at the EcoBank financial report for 2021, the fourth quarter, and looking again. We also have Okomo at hand, but I need you to land on your thought first.
Okay. As I was saying, I said now that they have seen the audited account for 2021 and full year, they have given investor an insight what's expected at the end of the sense of period, and that was going to guide investor. And liquidity on its own has also improved because in a shorter period, you can make better return than put your money in treasury for 1 year to get 5.4. While the average dividend yield in the market now is 6.2. That is an average. That means some companies can give you a dividend of 12%, 10%, far above, and you stay between months from here to April year. They pay your dividend, you sell out your position. On that note, people are seeing equity side as where they can position now, especially now that the MPC meeting is still ahead in March. February is a good one for them to make money before another MPC in March, for whether they will alter the rate. But for me, MPC might not alter the rate in that March. But for now, people are saying the rate is retained, and it's opportunity that inflation has just have an uptick last time. For that, people are taking advantage in the equity market. That is the beauty of the stock market now, because earnings is what price feed on. Other on the long run, on the short run, price feed on earnings.
Let's look at how investors are smiling home with a very massive spike in terms of profit after tax return with EcoBank's financial report. So how would you, if you look at some of the key highlights of the report, deposit from customers was up by 13% to around 8.3 billion in 2021 in the report. We also look at the total non-operating income grew by 13% to close at 333 billion from the previous of 295. And so how strong is this or how impressive is this report?
Yeah, for me, I would say this is a very fantastic number from ETI, Eco Transnational Corporation, and I would say it's also a pointer where the company or the bank is going, because this is what we call a regional bank, that is not only in Nigeria. This is a bank that has almost like in 54 or about more than 50 countries in Africa and beyond. On that note, they have a lot of business to do. But before now, in the past, already for the past 5 to 6 years, this company has not paid dividend. Not that they are not making money. A lot of this COVID-19 and other issues related to either not performing loan and other that need not to pay dividend. But on the strength of the company number in the last 3 years, we have seen continuous growth on their numbers. Seeing the kind of what we are seeing now that was released recently, unaudited, it shows that the company is growing somewhere, because for a company to grow the top line with more than 20% and bottom line with more than almost 50%, getting to 320%, for me, it's a good sign. Because for any per share of the company to move around there for 7 naira, 80 kobo for the year 2021, it's a good sign that this company might likely pay good dividend. Not only that, in your also we have discussed this in your studio that the recent trade zone, Africa Free Trade Zone that was signed by many African countries, it's a plus for ETI, because it has a lot of branches in the continent. For that, a business will be turned. And also, they are the pioneer of that platform that our CPM governor kind of launched about 3 weeks ago in Ghana. That tells you that going to the future, they're going to make more money. I said so because when it comes to e-business, e-commerce, e-transaction, you spend less, to do the work. And the initial place, you might put money to pay the
Let me quickly come in, Mr. Ambrose. Now, you said they've not paid dividend for the last 6 years now. But if you look at this result, posting about 143 billion in 2021 profit after tax, I mean, do you think this will change anything?
this is doing a lot of change, not anything, a lot, because a company or a bank that is having 7 naira 80 kubu as any per share. You know, when you are analyzing a company's results, what you and I as an investor are interested in is the profit after tax. No, we are taking care of government tax, you have paid your transaction costs, you have paid everything. At the end of the day, you want to see what is the profit after tax. That means you have covered all the expenses that you need to do. That is what investors are looking at. And at the end of the Equities for 2021, they have almost 143 billion, resulting to or translating to 7 naira, 80 kubu any per share. A company, no matter how conservative the bank is, they will pay less than 2 naira from 7 naira. But looking at that, that would be another way to open, door. And don't forget that this is a bank or that pay in dollar. And when you pay in dollar, it's good for all the people in Nigeria now that we're having some scarcity in terms of dollar transaction. The most shareholders will collect their money in dollar. And also because the duality company, so people can equally couple their buy Ecobank here in Nigeria and go and sell in other countries and get the currency of that country. That's why activities in Ecobank will improve, because I see a lot of things going in favor of Ecobank.
Now, I want us to look at turn away from the financial sector and look at the consumer goods. For instance, the Okomo oil unaudited 2021 financials revenue went up as high as 60.0%. Net income, it's around 380.19 million. Earning per shares went up as 44.5%. That's 40 naira. 72 kobo at the moment. That's, of course, other analysts are saying this is very, very impressive. While profit after tax also went up around 14.0 billion. Now, help us understand these, how this will impact the bottom line at the end of the day.
No, I see the numbers as we have just said now, we have read out. These numbers are impressive from Okomo. And it's not only just Okomo. If you look at Presco that are in the same industry and also livestock, their numbers are not bad. I ask me why. This is a nation where we're looking at diversifying the economy and we're looking at the way of agriculture. If you look at our GDP for second quarter and third quarter, see that agriculture has contributed to that GDP. It tells you that these are companies that are really quoted that are in agriculture. This is a reflection of what is happening. That's why I told my colleague that now we have seen all these positive earnings for the last quarter of 2021. Definitely, we expect a good GDP from the economy for this 2021 that ended December 31st. In that note, we are seeing that government are also encourage agriculture sector, even with one single digit loan they are giving to them. They have access to funds. And also, don't forget that the state government are also, there's a law that was made, I can't remember the name of that law, that there are some liquid content that's not imported into Nigeria. If that is good, that means Okomo that's into oil, Pesco that's into oil, and other companies that's into equipment, they have opportunity to make money. Because now, Okomo, Pesco, they are even exporting oil. And don't forget that the consumption for oil, we have not even met it in terms of demand. And also, industrial consumption for oil is also high. On that note, see that the price of this commodity in the market have moved from as low as around the 13 naira to almost to 22 naira in the market, 24,000 naira in the market from 13,000 naira. That is a very good increase in price. That's going to reflect on the guys. So I can see an earning from around 7 billion to 14 billion after tax because they have made money. They're making money. For me, it is what they pay to shareholders that matters now.
Okay,
because it's going to support the price of this company.
Yeah.
I know that the settle where they are. They're not going to change tomorrow because we're trying to diversify our economy. Our attention is already on agriculture. So that means it's a company for the future.
Let's wrap it up with this. Yes. Sorry to cut in because of our time. 30 seconds, if you can do this. Where should investors be looking at? This is the third trading day of the week and in second day, business day of the month as well. So where should we be looking at?
The investor in the market should use the number that I released so far to push their portfolio. Because there's no reason not to panic. There's no fear in the market already. We have seen that these numbers will support the payout of this company. And if investment, there are three things you get from investment. Capital appreciation, dividend, or bonus. For me, this is the time to position well in the right stocks for good returns.